Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and a very happy new year to all of you. It is officially 2020. I am so excited for the intentions that I have set for this year and just hoping to provide all of you some amazing content, both online and in my classes in the new year. I am overwhelmed with how many people really have mentioned to me that they enjoy what I do, not just in my classes here in Fort Wayne, Indiana, but online. People in my classes have mentioned that they love my website and they love my YouTube channel and they love seeing me on Instagram. So if you're not already subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you'd like to get notifications, ring the bell as well. I love to see all of you subscribing. We have here 127 subscribers, which I know is such a modest little number, but to me, it's just nice to see. Not only that, but you can also comment below. Leave me any opinions or any suggestions for videos that you want to see. I am trying to not just upload makeup and skincare videos when it comes to the wellness videos. I want to add more. I want to do all kinds of things that encompass wellness, not just the two things that are my favorite. So I do want to provide that for you guys in the coming year. So if you have a suggestion for something you'd like to see in a wellness video, comment that below, let me know. Or if there is a certain skincare item that you want me to talk about, let me know, or makeup or whatever. I'm happy to do that for you. Yoga videos are uploaded every Friday. Wellness videos are every Monday. So today is Monday, January 6th, 2020. So today we are talking about a wellness video, and it will be a makeup item today because this was something that I had promised last year. Friday will be yoga videos. Feel free to comment if you want a certain body part worked on, if you want me to break down a pose for you, do a certain sequence. I'd be happy to do that for you guys too, but you gotta let me know. Not only that, make sure that you are following me at yogi.blair on Instagram. You can email me at yogiblairfortwayne@gmail.com. You can find me on Facebook, Vanessa Blair Ferris. What else do I have? My website. I don't pay for a domain, so it is the long https://yogiblairfortwayne.wix site.com/yogiblair. I know it's a lot, but if you want to check things out, I try to keep that updated. I do also send out a newsletter the beginning of the month. Every month I send out a newsletter. If you want to be added to that, email me with the subject newsletter and I'll add you. And if you are added to that subscription already and you're not getting emails, check your spam folder because it is sent by MailChimp. And again, I don't pay for anything because I'm too poor. So it might go to the spam folder. It's not spam, it's just me. So today's video, also, don't mind the Christmas bedding still out. You can see the Christmas truck sheets are gone. They've been washed and stored away until next Christmas, but I do still have my Christmas decorations up. I have one more family gathering tomorrow, and then we will ensue the tearing down of the decorations, which is always the saddest part for me. So yes, hopefully next video, it is not Christmassy. The lights are staying up all year. I love them. I love them at night when I'm cuddling in bed. So those will stay up. Everything else will go. So what are we gonna do in the new year? Again, like I said, wellness videos will not just be skincare and makeup, although we'll still do that, but I want to add a couple more things. Next Monday will not have anything to do with any of that. It'll be something new, something different. I will also probably be doing a video because I hit Rouge at Sephora, which if you don't know is their tier of membership. It's the top tier, which is wonderful because when you collect points as well, regardless of the tier that you're in, but if you're Rouge and you have 2,500 points, you get $100 to spend. And I got a $75 gift card for my birthday, and so I went on a shopping spree. So I have some of it here with me today. Some of it is being shipped because the only Sephoras we have in Fort Wayne are inside JCPenney, so I couldn't use the $100 in store. I had to go online. So I'm waiting for that to arrive. I'll show you the lovely stuff that I got. I have some cool new stuff for the new year that will hopefully stay around for the end of the year's good bag versus bad bag. But for today, we are going to talk about the coveted, the luxurious, the extremely kind of the elusive, let me make sure my address is covered on this box, Jeffree Star Extreme Frost Highlighter. There was a lot going on with holiday orders with Jeffree Star. We'll talk about it all. We're gonna talk about the product itself. I know I told you all the issues kind of that I was having in last year's videos, but we'll briefly touch on it. None of this is meant to be insulting to him. I am not a professional. Let me just throw that out there, a disclaimer for the entire year. I'm a professional in yoga. I am a certified yoga instructor. Anything I tell you about yoga is coming from a professional opinion. However, my wellness videos are all designed to kind of just talk about things that I like to use to coincide with yoga to live the most well life that I can. I am not a professional makeup artist. I am not an esthetician. These opinions that I have about makeup and skincare are just that. They are opinions. I like to show people my skincare routine because I specifically did not wear makeup today because I am really excited that today my skin is looking amazing, and in the last week it has looked better than it has the entire time that I've been off of Accutane. So it's my hope that I can help others that are dealing with similar issues to be like, hey, this product worked for me. It might work for you, but I always throw out there that it may not. These are not meant to tell you what to do or to say that I know anything about any of this. I know a lot based on my own struggles. I have been going to doctors and estheticians and doing my own research on skincare since I was a child. So I do know a decent amount. I have been educated a decent amount, but that does not mean that I know anything, to be honest with you. So let's just clear that out of the way and let's dive into this product. The Jeffree Star Extreme Frost Highlighter. This is the box that it came in. I saved it specifically for an unboxing. Now, obviously, I've already unboxed it and used it because I wasn't going to wait until today to use this since I've had it for almost 3 weeks now. But this is the box it came in. We have the packaging that is, of course, all Jeffree Star. And when we open it up, make sure it looks right, we have, of course, the hot pink tissue paper and our product. My brush just went flying. So first impressions on this packaging, I do love the iridescent. I do love the rose gold shiny foil letters here. And this is the shade that I got. It has the blue reflex in it. And let's just read the back and talk about it. Tune your face with just one swipe. Rich and decadent, drenched in glitz, so blinding it hurts. Now, I know Jeffree had mentioned in a lot of his videos that this is like Facetune, but not the app, or you get what I'm saying. I'm gonna be really honest with you and say that I don't know what Facetune is. From what I have gathered based on the information that I have, it's an app that makes your face look different than it actually is, which I'm gonna be really upfront with you guys for a minute. I used to have all kinds of apps like that when I was younger. Even up until a couple years ago, I had apps to edit my photos, to make me look thinner, to make my face look different, to get rid of blemishes, to whiten my teeth. And I really just have, one year I made it a goal of mine to delete all of that and to never augment a photo to that extent. And so I don't use that stuff. Now filters are, I don't care what you do with your filters. I don't give a shit. I don't care if you use Facetune or any other sort of app like that. For me, it was an unhealthy obsession with making sure that I looked a certain way for the world to see. We all remember the dark, dark times of the early 2010s where all of our photos looked like they had been airbrushed to the point of ridiculousness. I got on my old MySpace. Like I can't even remember the login. I searched myself and it's embarrassing. The fake tan airbrush smooth, it's disgusting. So it was an unhealthy obsession of mine, so I don't do that anymore. I will throw a filter on something, and that's the extent of it for me, because it was unhealthy, and it was this idea that I had to change the way I looked for other people. So if you want to tune your face. I don't care. But for me, I don't know what those apps are, because I make it a goal to not use them, because I know who I am as a person and how unhealthy it is. Beauty tip: finger application is suggested. Tap on for a blinding filter finish. And then it just has, you know, his website, Instagram, blah, 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 blah. So that is it. We have our cute little logo here, which is kind of hard to see with the lights. I got a ring light for my birthday. It's hard to tell. My birthday's 2 days after Christmas, so I can never remember what's what. And where my vanity is, it's like up against the wall, so I can't get the ring light directly behind me, so it's off to the side, but I still have my lights on my vanity, so it's just this blinding, but it's nice, and it'll be great for yoga videos too, because I know the lighting in my yoga room is not that great, so I'm excited about that. Anyway, first impression of the packaging, I like it. I think it's cute. We're gonna take off this little sleeve here. Finally get to recycle that. And this is the box it comes in. I remember Jeffree Star talking about the box in one of his first Instagram stories when he was talking about the release of this and how it was going to be luxurious. This is $50. This does retail for $50, or when it comes back in stock, it will retail for $50. And he said, he's like, I know that's a lot of money to expect you to pay, so I want this to have its own moment. I want it to be in a vegan leather case. I want it to feel luxurious when you open it, which is cool, but also I feel like a little unnecessary. And again, this is just me nitpicking, because I do love this product. I've used it before. I think it's great. But when you advertise a product to be this luxurious, made in Italy, pure pigment, nothing else in it, $50, it's gonna have its own moment, I'm going to criticize that moment. And especially with all the other things that sort of happened with the drama of this whole, the shipping fiasco, so to speak, I'm going to ridicule your product. And again, it is nothing against him, but I have opinions. And I don't wanna always have to be afraid of sharing those opinions, because somebody will be like, you're stupid, go die. We love Jeffree Star. I like him too. I watch all of his videos. I think that he is very smart. I think that he has a great business. I think he's great. But we all make mistakes. And I think that a lot of the stuff going on in the holidays was mistakes. So that's the box when you open it up. Ooh, it's beautiful. It's great. I love the pink inside. I think it's cute. However, I will say this. I'm gonna remove this out of here so I can show you guys something. When I first opened this, and again, this is a nitpicking thing. When I first opened this to look at it, I did notice that there is some peeling around here, like this. And I know the box might have just been whatever, and like we want it to look cool for a second, and then people are gonna throw away the box and not care about it. But when you say that you want this to have its own moment and you want it to come in this vegan leather case so that people feel bougie, it wasn't made with the best quality, which again is fine. I care about this quality. I don't so much care about this, but I'm being picky here. Why is this even necessary? It was made cheaply, and when it comes to making your products, I would assume that this giant chunky case goes into the cost of this. Could this have been $45 if this was not included? I'm sure this didn't cost $5 to make or whatever. It was probably a few cents. If I'm understanding based on the documentaries and things that I've educated myself on to see how things are manufactured and how much people hike up the price of stuff, this probably cost like 5 cents. That is an estimate, that is a guess based on 2 documentaries that I've seen. So don't take my word for it, but what's the point? Is really what I'm getting down to. It's peeling. It's not, if you want this to be like some luxurious thing, for it to have its own moment when you open the box, like you're proposing to somebody with a diamond, make it look better. A thought. But what we really care about is this guy. And he, she, whatever you want it to be, pretty, very pretty. I like the case. It kind of, because this one is the one with the blue reflex, the case kind of has a blue iridescent look to it, which I don't know if you can kind of see on camera, but it's there and it's pretty. And we've got the pretty rose gold up here, which I think was a cool touch. And that's what she looks like. I love it. I do. And I think that this was a great product. I like the stamp on here, the Jeffree Star logo. I think it's great. So now I'm going to show you the highlighters that I've been using. This is my day-to-day highlighter that I use for a more natural look. This is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector, and it is a pressed highlighter in the shade Moonstone, which I don't know if you'll be able to see, and that's what it looks like. It's your everyday highlighter. And I'm gonna use these all the same way just to kind of show you the difference. So I'll start with my index finger, and I'm going to put it at the top of this pan and run my finger down once. Pretty decent amount of product, I think. And it's again, pretty color. I do like this for every day. And we'll just give her a swatch right here. Natural, a very natural look, very pretty, good with my skin tone. Just a nice basic highlighter. So now I'm gonna take my middle finger and I'm gonna show you what used to be my glam highlighter, which is really more of a blush. This is the Benefit Cheek Leaders Contour Palette. I do love the Hoola bronzer. I use this for my everyday bronzer, contour, whatever. This is kind of more my summer shade. It's a little bit darker. Maybe not. Maybe that one's actually darker. Doesn't matter. I don't really use it that often because it's fragranced. But these two are not fragranced. These are my like going out blushes that if I don't really care that I'm risking putting fragrance on my skin, I'll use them. So middle finger, we're going to, again, top of the pan, swipe straight down. And this is what we have. Pretty, but again, now that it is winter, it is a little too dark for me. It looked fine on my wedding day. This is what I used. It's a little more glitzy, a little more shiny, pretty kind of iridescent colors in there. A little bit of a gold tone, maybe. It's pretty. It is too dark for me right now, but it could be used as kind of like a pop of peach blushy if you don't mind your cheeks looking super shiny. So now we have what I have been using pretty much all the time, even if I'm not wearing a ton of makeup. I have been using this. I think this looks really pretty if you do a natural look and then throw this on there. It's like angel dust. You look like a fairy. It's really pretty. So I'm gonna take my ring finger now. I've used these two. I'm using this hand. And again, top of the pan, straight down. I have no agenda here to make this look better. Nobody sponsors me. Nobody gives me money. If somebody wants to give me money, please, for the love of God, give me money. But this is what we have. Look, I mean, it is gorgeous. It is a very light color, which is nice for those that are fair, where you might have something that gets to be too dark. Gorgeous. And now I'm gonna look and make sure that I don't get this anywhere else, but this is, here we are. And we're gonna swatch that right underneath. And it goes on so beautifully. It's very, very pigmented. And you can just see the difference. Like, I'm looking here in the camera to kind of show you guys this, but natural, not even close to the right color. And this is just when you want to go crazy, be glam. It is gorgeous. It looks like glass. It is, to me, almost a very innovative product. It's like nothing else that I've ever seen. And a little goes a long way. This is the same finger that I used before. And look how much is still, I mean, and now I'm gonna go teach a yoga class with shiny collarbones. But you get a ton of payoff for one swipe. When he said that this will last you an extremely long time, he wasn't lying. It is gorgeous, and I think it was worth the money. If I'm being completely 100% honest, I would pay $50 for that again. Here's where the issues were for me. And I know I mentioned this in videos past. And again, never meant to be insulting, never meant to even act like I think I know what I'm talking about, because I don't. But this is the opinion of a customer. And nobody really follows me or anything. I don't have hundreds of thousands of subscribers. So my opinion is not going to ruin his business. And it wouldn't even if I was important, because he's important. So these are just the opinions of somebody that is a customer and has worked in retail before. So I know what it's like to get complaints that are ridiculous and shouldn't even be complaints. And I know when I screwed up in retail and people deserved to be angry at me. So this is me as a customer who has compassion for retail, just giving an honest opinion. This took way too long to get to me. And I do understand that the business has been growing immensely this past year, and that there were some things that maybe were not foreseen. Okay. However, when this sold out within 30 minutes, when the mystery boxes were all sold out, when the release of the Shane Dawson collab were falling right on top of that, I feel like early on, somebody within this giant multi-million-dollar company would go, hold on a second, guys. This is going to be a challenge. I would think. I don't know. I don't know for sure how it works, but I would think. Because they had the release of the Shane Dawson palette where the internet was broke. And they saw how much they had to scramble to get all those shipped out. Then they had the pre-sale, which I think actually might have been the day after the Black Friday sale or the week after, whatever. It's not like they didn't experience any sort of mass order before. The Shane Dawson Jeffree Star collab had just gone out. They saw how insane that was. So to me, all of these things now happening all at the same time with the highlighter, the mystery boxes, and now the pre-sale of the next shipment of the palette, somebody somewhere along the line might be like, because what do people order on Black Friday? A lot of the time. Presents for Christmas, which is a month away. People are ordering presents. This was a birthday present for me. I actually got a message from somebody on my Instagram that was talking about how he had ordered something for his girlfriend and he was also frustrated. So you would think that somebody somewhere along the line would be like, ugh, we might not be able to get these out to everybody by Christmas or Hanukkah or Kwanzaa or whatever holiday you might gift somebody something around this time of year. Somebody somewhere should have been like, holy shit, there's a lot going on right now. People might not get their orders. And immediately there should have been a line of communication. If you would like to cancel your order because it's for Christmas and you're not going to get it, you should have been given that option so that you could go buy something else. Or most people probably would have been like, I'll wait for it. That's fine. But it would have given them the opportunity to think of another good gift for the person that they got that gift for. Because a lot of people didn't have their stuff by Christmas. So that's just my one thing that I have to say about that. It shouldn't have been that big of a shock. And maybe don't take on that much all at the same time again. Was it November 1st or December 1st? It was November 1st, the first round of the Shane Dawson palette released. And that was insane. That was the most traffic that their website had ever seen, according to the videos that I watched. Then less than a month later, you announced the release of this and your mystery boxes. And that goes insane and breaks the internet. Then December 1st or the first week, you have the pre-sale for the next round of the Shane Dawson palette. Maybe that's too much for a company that says that they have growing pains and you're having issues getting things out on time. I think he took on too much. I think that that was more than everybody in the company could chew at that point. And there were a lot of consequences. People didn't get their products. People were angry. People were frustrated. Not only that, but a lot of mistakes were made with the mystery boxes mostly. First of all, whoever did the marketing advertised that every mystery box would have an exclusive makeup item, which I'm sure you have a template that you use for every ad, and someone just forgot to edit something. I understand that, but people were pretty pissed that they got stickers instead of a makeup item, especially when the Halloween mystery boxes were so on point. I got this lipstick in my Halloween mystery box, and honestly, I thought that the Christmas mystery boxes that claimed to be bigger and better than ever were less exciting than this. I would have rather gotten this than stickers. If I'm getting a mystery box from you, I want your things, not stickers from an artist. Not to say that that artist doesn't do great work, but I'm 28. I don't want stickers. And if I want stickers for my planner or whatever, I'll go buy my own stickers. I don't need you to send them to me. Other than that, 1,000 people that ordered the deluxe mystery box that came with their exclusive item was that peppermint frost, which I have opinions about, but maybe another time, or maybe now, I don't know. 1,000 people did not get their highlighter, and it's sold out, and he's never making it again, so they're just screwed. Yeah, you refund them their money, which is great. I think it's great that he did refund everybody that deserved a refund their money. I think that's fine, but so many mistakes were made, and I know that there were some shady things going on, and there was a person fired and whatever, but it's just like, come on. These people have been waiting. Most of them didn't even get their holiday boxes by the time, I think people might still be waiting. They might just now be getting the final round of shipments for the mystery boxes that people ordered for Christmas. And the peppermint frost highlighter, that is a very Christmassy, pepperminty item, which, here's another opinion. I could never use that highlighter. Look at my face, and the amount of time that I've been talking to you, it's turned 500 different shades of different colors, because when I talk and when I interact, I get warm and my face is sensitive and fiery and horrible. And I could never put something with peppermint in it on my face. Peppermint is known to cause sensitivities in people with rosacea and other sensitizing skin issues. So, and I know not everybody makes products that are for sensitive skin. That's fine. And I was really, really pleased with this because there's no fragrance in here. I don't smell anything in there, and it hasn't broken me out, which is wonderful. And I applaud him for that, because a lot of his stuff is unnecessarily fragranced, and it annoys me because I can't use it. But those are just my opinions, guys. And I know that there are so many people out there that love his products that will be willing to wait 3 years to get a highlighter, and it's all fine, and that's fine. And I am understanding. I know that sometimes when it rains, it pours, and you have people in your company that are trying to destroy you, and you have one mistake made, you're just really busy, and it is what it is. And to be honest, I'll probably order something from Jeffree Star again. I just don't know, other than maybe another Halloween mystery box. I don't know that I'll ever order during like a time where it's crazy, because I don't like waiting that long for things that I pay a lot for, if I'm being honest. And we've been spoiled with Amazon when we can get things in a day. So I do understand that it's a small business and it's not the same, but I don't like waiting a month for a product. I don't think that it should take you a month to ship something to me. We're in the same country where that product will get from point A to point B on the other side of the country in a couple of days. It's just a matter of you processing the order and sending it to me that takes that long. That to me is just not acceptable. But I will reorder from Jeffree Star. Maybe I'll reorder from Beautylish, where I feel like it might actually get sent out at a decent time. Or maybe I'll order from him when there's not something crazy going on, like mystery boxes and new releases and whatever. That's not to say that if he doesn't release something as great as this again, that I'm not gonna jump on the wagon and buy it immediately. Again, I just have opinions, and I like to spew my opinions. Ooh, I've been also waiting to do something so stupid that I wanted to just do in front of a camera. I replace my beauty sponges. I get the e.l.f. ones. This one really needs cleaned, but I have been using these, and I do replace them pretty often. Usually after when I clean it, I get like a groove taken out of it. Like that's when I know it's time to say goodbye. So I wanted to do an experiment because you see, I think it was Beauty Blender that their ad one time, they cut their beauty blender in half to show you that the reason you wet it is so that it doesn't absorb your product. And by cutting it in half, you'll see that the inside looks brand new and the outside is the only part that absorbs your product. So I have scissors, and I've just really wanted to cut open a used beauty blender that I've been using for months to see what happens. So I'm gonna these scissors are really old and gross too. Oh yeah, well, and again, that was Beauty Blender that said that, and this is not a beauty blender, but it's the same concept, and I just wanted to see. So you can see the outside is dirty. I have cleaned it, but it's stained now, and sometimes you just can't get the product to go away. And that's the inside. It does look brand new. So I was really curious about that, and I didn't just want to do it for me. I wanted to do it for everybody else. I was also curious to see if they would like grow mold or anything because they do stay damp. I do try to leave mine out to dry. I don't like put it anywhere where it's gonna stay damp and gross. But yeah, that's good to know. That was exciting. I'm glad I did that. I've been waiting to do that too. I can finally throw that away along with my boxes. So we will have a yoga video up this Friday. I'm not sure what it's gonna be yet, but it'll be something. And I look forward to doing a new kind of wellness video for you on next Monday. It's gonna be something totally different that has nothing to do with your face. So, well, maybe kind of a little bit to do with your face. You'll see when it happens. What are you guys looking for? What do you want me to talk about? What do you want me to do? Are there any questions you have? Please don't attack me with Jeffree Star is amazing, you're horrible, go die in a hole somewhere. Not that I care what you comment below, because I know that it's the internet and comments really mean nothing, but I just don't care and I just don't really want to hear it. Other than that, I have some ideas for other videos that do involve skincare and makeup because that's my favorite. I have found a pretty great skincare routine, and I really do think that my skin is starting to look its best that it's ever looked in my life, and I'm kind of excited about it. I have a whole new skincare routine. I know I uploaded one when I was doing my acne series, and I actually got rid of it because it's so out of date and not what I use anymore. And I kind of would be willing to show you guys a video on my skincare routine, just like my daily skincare routine, but I also just the other day did an at-home facial that was very, very gentle and nothing crazy. I'm not putting lemon juice on my face. I'm not doing extractions at home. You should never do those things, by the way. But it was a very nice sort of way to ease my way back into getting facials done. I'd love to get a facial someday, but I'm still so nervous about my hypersensitive skin and I just feel like the entire time I'd be getting a facial, I would be worrying like, what are they putting on my face now? What is this gonna do? Is it gonna sting? Should I tell them if it stings? Are they gonna take it off? And it's just, I feel like I wouldn't be able to relax. Whereas at home, I did this whole skincare thing and it was amazing. It was so good. And I'd love to show you guys that. If you'd be willing to see it, let me know. And I think those are my only ideas for now. So let me know if you want to see my at-home facial and my at-home skincare routine. Lots of amazing products. I got a ton of Tatcha for Christmas and my birthday. It was a Merry Tatchmas to me. I will have new products from Sephora, from my Rouge Rewards that I'll be excited to show you guys. And that's all I have for you today. So make sure to continue to talk to me, Follow me on Instagram, find me on Facebook, email me, come to my classes if you're here in Fort Wayne. I look forward to seeing you all in the new year. I look forward to giving you my best wellness tips, and I hope that you guys have a very safe, happy new year. And I hope you all live happy, live free, live well. Namaste.